What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Unbearable Podcast. And today, I have my post-game reaction to the 13-38 Bears loss to the San Francisco 49ers, who are now 6-7. Your Chicago Bears 4-9, and honestly, at this point, just tank. We have the Vikings. I'll get to that, but we have the Vikings coming up. We have the Lions after that, then the Seahawks, and then the Packers. I think our only two winnable games are probably the Seahawks and the Packers, because I feel like the Packers are probably going to sit their starters. But there's a part of me that hopes that the Packers go on a losing streak, so that game actually means something. So I actually have fun watching it. But we tried to do that last year, and it was not fun. So let me try and get through this. I'll go through the drives, go through the stats, and then give my final thoughts and opinions on the game. And then I'm never going to think about this game again, because this was probably one of the worst games I've ever seen as a Bears fan. And that says a lot. So, San Francisco gets the ball. First drive, new coach, new everything. They go 7 plays, 70 yards, 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Drive right down the field and score. Yeah. I think that's more than enough to be said. Average of 10 yards a play on the first drive, and they go down and score. Then, your Chicago Bears, 5 plays, 6 yards, 2 minutes and 12 seconds, punt the ball. 3-yard run for no gain, 3-yard pass, and then we punt. We actually get the 49. We actually stopped the 49ers on the second one. We hold them. That was cool. At this point, from what I was thinking, I was like, all right. The 49ers got off to a hot start. It'll probably be a close game. It's going to be high scoring. But I did not think we were going to get blown out. I was like, all right, our offense just needs to wake up. The first drive looked bad. So first drive, you've seen this all year. It looks bad. We get them to punt. We get the ball back. And this is where, I was like, all right. This game's going to be a little unfun, if you should say. We get the ball back. 6 plays, 5 yards again, and then we punt. I don't really know. The Bears had 2 yards the entire first half. They had the ball how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. Punted all 5. First drive is 6 yards. The second drive is 5 yards. So that's 11 right there. Then we go -2 yards. So for those of you at home doing the math, that's 9. Then we get -7. That's 2. Then we get 2 yards. So it should have been 4. Whatever. 2 yards, 4 yards. Doesn't really matter now, does it? Yeah. So after we punt the second time, they go down 64 yards in 5 plays. Get a touchdown. We get -2 yards, punt back. They go 71 yards in 7 minutes, just completely killing any hope I had. And they score a touchdown. Then we punt again after going -7 yards. They get the ball on 9 plays, go 79 yards, and score a field goal. We get the ball before half, maybe do something a little bit. Give us some momentum going into half. No, we punt it. Then we come out of half. 18 plays, 70 yards, 9 minutes and 4 seconds. It was beautiful. But you want to know when I wanted to see that? At the beginning of the game when we're not down by 24. Dude, we are down 24 points. We do not need a 9-minute drive. We need to score quick. So our defense can get a stop, so we can score, so we can even have a chance of being in this game. Have some situational awareness. We do not need a 9-minute drive when we are down 24 points. That makes no sense. No sense whatsoever. And I know you'll take points. I understand that. But we cannot be down 24 points and have a 9-minute drive. That just cannot happen. Like, I know we had to get something going on offense, but are you kidding me? A 9-minute drive when we are down 24? That is when I said we were, like, that's when all hope was lost. Like, I was like, maybe we can get a comeback. We're only down 4 scores. We get 3 touchdowns and a field goal, we're right back in it. It's a tie game. But then you come out of half and do a 9-minute drive and basically kill any chance of us coming back. Because we have no time now. We literally have no time. You gave us how many more? 21 minutes to work with to try and make a comeback there. 21 minutes. Like, I know anything can happen, but give yourself a chance to win the game. Give yourself a chance to be in the game. That was ridiculous. Then we get a stop. 57 seconds. We get a stop. Then we get the ball back. Caleb Williams fumbles. I mean, it is what it is. I feel Caleb Williams was having a pretty good day. Like, obviously, it wasn't amazing. Otherwise, we'd be able to do stuff on offense. But I don't think the main catalyst of the problem was Caleb Williams. So, I don't know. I mean, it was a sucky play, obviously. But, I mean, like, what are you going to do? It happened. It is what it is. Obviously, you don't want him to do that, but I don't know. Like, it was a bad play, but it's not like, yeah, that's kind of what put the final nail in the coffin, but we weren't going to win this game. I mean, it was just bad. Then, after that, San Francisco gets a touchdown. We get a touchdown. I mean, that drive, I don't know, dude. That drive was good. I mean, I like that drive, but I think that was more of the 49ers being like, all right, whatever. We're winning by 31. We're winning 31-6. Cool. Then they get a touchdown right back. We punt. We get an interception. And then we put in Tyson Bagent. And it was never close. In the first quarter, we got outscored by 14 points. Second quarter, 10 points. We actually outscored them 6-0 in the third quarter. And then in the fourth quarter, we got outscored 14-7 for a total of 38-13. A complete embarrassment by the Bears. And yeah, Caleb Williams, 17 for 23, 134 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. He played decent. He played decent. He did not play bad. Like, I don't know, dude. I don't know. DeAndre Swift, 14 for 38 yards. Caleb Williams, 4 for 27 yards. We could not get the running game going. Thus, we could not get the passing game going. I mean, that's just kind of what it was. DJ Moore, 4 for 48 yards. 6 for 48 yards. Rome Odunze, 4 for 42 yards. 2 touchdowns. So that was nice to see. Keelan Allen, 3 for 30. Travis Homer, 3 for 11. Colin Johnson, 1 for 6. And DeAndre Swift, 1 for 2. Caleb Williams, obviously, with the fumble. Jonathan Owens with the interception. And then Kevin Byard, TJ Edwards, and Jalen Johnson, all with pass deflections. Another thing, why are we having, obviously he's a linebacker, he goes into pass coverage, but why are we having him manned up on, a wide receiver? It just doesn't make any sense. He got absolutely burned. Hopefully we never do that again. Dude, I don't know. If you're going to man up a linebacker, put him on, a tight end. Don't put him up on a wide receiver because he's going to get burned. I thought, that's pretty, unless your linebacker is very fast, then I guess. But, I don't know. TJ Edwards with a sack. I know I was just talking about you getting burned, but, I don't think that's TJ Edwards' fault. He got burned by a fast wide receiver. Oh, what did you expect from a linebacker? He got a sack and 2 TFLs. Jalen Johnson also got 2 TFLs. And that's it. Cairo Santos, 1 for 1 on extra points. Torrey Taylor, 6 punts, 2 inside the 20. He has a long of 60 yards. Then DeAndre Carter, 1 return for 25 yards. Dude, I mean, this was just a bad game. Looking at the 49ers stats, Brock Purdy, 20 for 25, 325 yards, and 2 touchdowns. He was cooking. And he was on my fantasy team, so I'll definitely take that. I'll definitely take that. But I'm already guaranteed last place. So if you could have done that last week, that would have been amazing. But whatever. But yeah, Dame, he got 40 points, I think. I don't know. I can't log into my account right now, so I can. It's a drag. Then Isaac Gardnerino, I also picked him up. 15 carries, 78 yards, 2 touchdowns. Patrick Taylor, 7 rushes, 25 yards, a touchdown. Deebo Samuel with 13 rushing yards. Brock Purdy with 11. Keyshawn Vaughn with 4 yards. George Kittle, 6 receptions, 151 yards. Jawan Jennings, 7 receptions, 90 yards, 2 touchdowns. We got cooked through the air, dude. Absolutely, we got murdered through the air. Isaac Gardnerino, 2 for 50. Deebo Samuel, 2 for 22. Ricky Pearsall, 1 for 5. Eric Saubert, 1 for 4. And Kyle Juszczyk, 1 for 3. Gross Matos got 3 sacks and 3 TFLs. Leonard Floyd got 2 sacks, 2 TFLs. Jalen Graham got a TFL. Malik Collins got a sack and a TFL. And Jake Moody went 1 for 1 on field goals, 5 for 5 on extra points. And they only punted twice. Looking at the team stats, total yards, we got outgained 452 yards to 162 yards. Passing-wise, we got outgained 321 yards to 94 yards. Didn't it say he had 134 passing yards? Whatever. The rushing yards, we got outgained 131 to 68. Average yards per play, 3 for Chicago, 7 for San Francisco. We tied on turnovers, 1 fumble for Chicago, 1 interception for San Francisco. Chicago allowed got sacked 7 times. Hold on. Weird ass time to have a pop up, but whatever. Caleb Williams got sacked 7 times. Brock Purdy only got sacked once. Third down efficiency, San Francisco 50%, Chicago 40%. I feel like it's a lot lower than that, but whatever. Then time of possession actually a lot closer than I thought too. 31 is probably for that 9-minute drive when we were down 24, which was the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. 31 minutes and 48 seconds for San Francisco, 28 minutes and 12 seconds for Chicago. Then Chicago actually winning the penalty battle, only having 2 penalties to San Francisco's 7. Final thoughts. Game was fucking embarrassing. I never want to see something like that again. It was unenjoyable to watch. It was with how much... I feel like this happens every time. Every time we are excited for a game, it's just probably one of the worst games we've ever seen. Thomas Brown does not look like the guy. Obviously, it's only 1 week, but I think we're eliminated from the playoffs. I don't know. I'll have to check. There might be a crazy scenario where we make the playoffs, but I'm pretty sure we're eliminated. And yeah, I mean, it was just a bad game from a bad team. And now, just get to next year mode. See you guys next time. Until next time, don't forget to bear down.